and good day everyone. I am Vahini Vasu, my metric number 280098. Today I'm going to start the presentation with a short introduction of UMW Holdings. UMW Holdings was established in 1917 as an auto repair company on Singapore's Orchard Road. UMW Holdings contain automotive, equipment, manufacturing and engineering, and aerospace industries. The mission of this organization is committed to delivering excellence and sustained value creation for our stakeholders through products and services. Meanwhile, the vision is to be an innovative global conglomerate with sustainable core businesses. UMW Holdings have their own core values which helps them to make decisions and solve problems. Their core values are: we are one, we drive change, and we deliver promises.
Good day everyone, I am Lai Sumei, matrix number 277474. I will continue this presentation. So we successfully interviewed Mr. Kevin Speckerman, the manager of human capital, and also his colleague Puan Laila Amira Mohad Azri, the senior executive of human capital of UMW Holdings. According to Mr. Kevin and Puan Laila, during the pandemic, the human resource department needs to do a lot of arrangement regarding the employees because remote working is implemented. They need to provide allowances, laptop, and so on to the employees. Besides, remote working had caused the attendance and productivity become lower. It is difficult for the management team to monitor the employees during remote working because employees can do anything in home even during working time. Additionally, the employees also had affected by the pandemic. The most impactful to the employees are increasing stress. During the pandemic, employees need to change their working style to remote working. Moreover, the employees need to put more concentration on work to avoid any distraction. Furthermore, the employees need to stand by for a longer time, which increase their working time. These situations will give stress to the employee and may lead to burnout.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurina binti Ibrahim. My metric number is 286143. Next, I will continue the presentation. Based on the interview we had, the effect of COVID-19 pandemic on staffing practices in terms of quantity and quality of employees when they need to do the requirement via online. Because of that, the quality has to be compromised. Mr. Kevin also stated that when the requirement is done online, people cannot properly judge an applicant in terms of their body language or in terms of how well they can perform under pressure. But because they are mostly interviewing more than one person, so they can choose the best candidate for their company. However, sometimes the candidates that they are selected are not willing to rather work from home other than working in flexible hours, meaning that they are not capable of working under pressure and the quality of requirement by online was unsatisfactory. However, sometimes the candidates that they are selected are not willing to rather work from home other than working in flexible hours, meaning that they are not capable of working under pressure and the quality of requirement by online was unsatisfactory. Next, the recruitment practices during COVID-19 pandemic. Ms. Laila also stated that during COVID, their company only accept online interviews, but they focus more on critical positions like manager and executive. However, it is hard for them because we do not know when the COVID pandemic will end and they do not want to hire many workers. If they hire many people during a pandemic, the worker will have little job to do. It is the reason why they focus more on critical position. Basically, there is the UMW Holdings recruitment practices throughout the COVID-19 pandemic.
Hi, I'm Nushaira binti Makno, metric number 281327. So there are two methods of recruitment, which is external and internal recruitment. For the external recruitment in UMW Holdings, they use branded and targeted methods to recruit new employees and post the job advertisement on JobStreet and LinkedIn. They specifically target and qualify applicants by narrowing down each job description and job requirement. Also, the company branded methods have been advertised on LinkedIn and JobStreet and shows the company's unique features. Then, for the internal recruitment, the company use open, closed and hybrid methods depending on the job position and situations. For some positions, they use open or hybrid methods in which all company employees are given priority and encouraged to apply. And for the closed method, will be used if the position must be filled right away and current employees will be promoted based on their performance and qualification. So the promotion exercise in this company requires a 4-year performance appraisal that receive grade of 4 out of 5. Okay, for measurement of selection, UMW Holding use psychometric tests and role-play simulation as vital measurements in the decision-making process when selecting potential employees. Psychometric tests are used to hire most of the higher positions in this company. Psychometric tests examine through an applicant's personality characteristic and cognitive skills to see if they are a good match for the job they are applying for. Next, role-play simulation is used for lower position candidates such as manager assistant role. The applicants will be given a simulation or an argumentative or problem-solving situation, and they will have to figure out how to solve the problem and make a decision based on the situation. There are no right and wrong answer on this situation because the purpose of this measurement only to evaluate their thought process and ability to handle stress as well as remain calm under pressure. As stated by Mr. Kevin, the ultimate employment decision will be made by the president of the company itself. Before getting approval by the president, HR manager have their own role in recruitment process. So basically, the main role of HR manager is to find and attract candidates for the jobs openings. This will include screening resumes, holding interviews, and evaluating the qualifications of the candidates. Based on the evaluation, the HR manager will make suggestions to the head of department and help the president make the ultimate decisions. Aside from that, HR manager work closely with managers of departments to find out about their specific demands, coordinate the candidate requirements, and also give advice on how to find and hire the best people. Once the candidate has been selected, the HR manager may help the onboarding process to make sure the candidate fits in well. In order to help new employees get started, HR manager is responsible in organizing paperwork, explaining policies and procedures, and also conducting workshops.
Next, one of the major issues that faced by UMW Holdings and the Human Resource Department is recruitment, especially the recruitment for Johor branch. This is because the workforces have the choices to choose work at Singapore or Malaysia. In this situation, they will look for a more reasonable remuneration package. The other issue faced is retention. According to Puan Laila, many employees leave the company after they went for training. It is burdening the company because the company need to add on the cost for hiring new employees. However, Puan Laila and her team are doing a retention plan now in order to make sure the employees stay with them.
Next, I will continue about the job description. Firstly, we are looking for the senior accountant location at Box C company. We are hiring for a senior accountant to assist management to ensure an unqualified opinion on the respective financial audits. Senior accountant is responsible for assisting in safeguarding the asset of the institute throughout account analysis and regular monitoring of financial transactions. For example, the senior accountant responsibilities are ensuring proper revenue recognition of enterprise product offerings, reviewing loyalty and commission calculation, analyzing product usage statistics, maintaining and monitoring monthly account of analysis and reconciliation for assigned general ledger account, and resolving reconciling items and issue noted in timely manner. preparing, reviewing, and uploading monthly journal entries for month-end close. Next, reviewing, documenting, and resolving variance in monthly preliminary financial statement prior to distribution. Preparing various audit schedule as requested, and creating and maintaining key process flow related to position. After that, I will continue for the job specification. Firstly, for the senior accounting education, we need applicants who have bachelor degree in accounting or finance that are required. Next, work experiences, we need 3 or more years of accounting experience. Last but not least, for the requirement, we need applicants who are strong financial analysis skills and strong organizational and stress management skills.
Okay, as shown in this slide, this is the job advertisement on hiring senior accountant at Boxy Company. In this poster, we include the duties of senior accountant, which explain the job description of this position. So the applicants will acknowledge their responsibilities before apply for the job. Then there are also job requirements that need to fulfill by the applicants, which describe the job specification. This may help the company reducing the number of unqualified applicants apply for this job. Next, we also promote the company's unique features to attract the applicants to join this company. Then the applicants can apply for the job through email that we provide in this poster.
Moving on to the methods of advertisement, we have used 2 methods of advertisement, which are the branded method and the targeted method. The branded method conveys an appealing description to attract the employees to apply job in that organization. In our advertisement, we have stated the uniqueness of our company so that the employees will get attracted to it. This method is widely used to cast an impression regarding the company that the company is a good place to work. Next, the targeted method. This method focuses on specific set of employees. In our advertisement, we have listed the specific qualification, requirements, academic level, and skills needed to apply for the job.
External selection tools that used by Boxy Company is performance test and work samples. Performance test is the working scenario that the senior accountant may face during working. For example, the rater can ask the candidate to respond to the situation of conflict between the subordinate staff. This allows the organization has a better view on the candidate's abilities. Besides, work samples such as asking the candidate to sort out and do documentation or finding error in journal can help the organization to recognize the case source of the candidate. Next, the organization can use integrity tests to make sure the employee hired is honest, reliable, and ethnic. This can help the organization to avoid fraud and deception happen in the organization. Overt and covert tests are the example of integrity tests. For instance, the rater can ask the candidate questions like, would you consider taking home an item that is low value such as pen? In short, performance tests and work samples and integrity tests should be used when selecting the candidates for the senior accountants. These 2 selection tools allow the organization to choose the best candidate that has high case source and integrity, which is more likely as a person job match and person organization match employee.
In conclusion, recruitment and selection process play a vital role in human resource management. To assist an organization in finding the suitable person for the correct position in a job through these processes. Each organization have their own way of selecting possible applicants. Job description and job specification are important to select the suitable employee. Job advertising with suitable methods are much needed to attract the employees to apply for the job in that organization. Last but not least, the external selection tools are used to choose the suitable candidate according to their KSAOs.